Hello, YouTube. Oh, man. It's 1:10 p.m. Taco Tuesday afternoon, August 10th, 2021. I'm not sure how many of these darn things I've recorded today. It's been quite a bit. It's becoming habit to step in the car and talk to myself. And maybe I'm amusing somebody. Hopefully I am. Anyway, who was I kidding? I don't think I have the willpower to walk into a thrift store and just buy a change of clothes. I really don't. I mean, unless I'm absolutely dead flat broke and don't have, it's just too easy to. I think this is why Dave Ramsey tells everybody to cut their credit cards up, because I just don't have the willpower to not do Goodwill when I go into Goodwill. I just don't. I'm gonna say I cleaned house at Goodwill. I feel like I hit jackpot after jackpot. I spent $70. That's a lot of money for as little money as I'm making right now, but I got such good stuff. Got 2 changes of clothes. Spent a little bit more on the clothes than I typically do. I've noticed thrift store clothes are going up in price, and it's still, I was met a really cool guy in there named Buck. Changed numbers. I don't know, maybe we'll hang out again. Seemed like a really cool guy. We were talking about clothes prices, and I'm just like, man, $7 for that seems high. He was telling me before he ever started going to Goodwill that he used to buy all his clothes at Dillard's. I used at Dillard's, and I was just like, wow, I've never shopped at Dillard's. But went to Dillard's and some other like high-end department store that I would never go to. If I'm buying new clothes, like, I'm generally buying it at Ross or Dee Dee's Discounts. I did used to shop at Mervyn's a lot when that was a thing. Part of that was because I had a Mervyn's card. Second credit card I ever got was a Mervyn's card, so that was handy. And I like Mervyn's, but yeah, I mean, at this point I'm just so like I'm happy to get stuff at thrift stores. But yeah, I've definitely noticed the clothes prices going up. What the heck? Maybe I'm doing my first thrifts video here inadvertently. Got some records. I actually haggled on a record and got her to drop it from like $3.29 down to $1. I don't think I was being unreasonable or cheap, though. It was really neat Japanese pressing of Skeeter Davis's Greatest Hits, and the cover is in fabulous condition. It's absolutely beautiful, all Japanese writing on the back, and the record is scratched to the point it's probably not even playable. It's absolutely annihilated. And I was telling her about it. It's like, yeah, I got so excited, and I pulled the record out and looked at it, and a lot of times, like when I tend to, when I go to thrift stores, buy a lot of music, and I bought a little bit of music, not much. Oddly enough, they had absolutely no CDs at all, none. I can't even remember the last time I went into a thrift store that they had absolutely no CDs. I feel like the last time that happened was in the 1980s. Maybe the early 1990s. Certainly in the last decade, thrift stores have been full of CDs, and in the last couple of years they've come way down in price, because who the hell wants CDs, right? This guy. And all, speaking of love Reddit, r/CD_collectors. Very active worldwide community of people who still collect and enjoy CDs. And they had absolutely no CDs at all. The cashier was bewildered when I pointed it out to her. I thought maybe they'd moved it. I asked her about it because I thought maybe they'd moved them somewhere, and I just didn't know where that somewhere was. But no, she's like, that's where they would be if we had them. I'm honestly curious if maybe they've decided that CDs are so unwanted that they're moving them to that maybe they're moving them to oh, what the hell do you call it? Moving them to the outlet store, and they're just, you know, taking them down there where the people buy by the pound. I've had well, Captain Mike, mostly Captain Mike, the owner of Gilligan's and Castaways, also a thrift store junkie, and we've had many chats about thrifting, and he's the one who was always telling me I need to go check it out. I need to go check it out. I did figure out where they are, and I looked at the Google reviews, and it sounds like it's an experience, but I don't know if it's one I'm down to deal with right now. Certainly since I've discovered it, my money's been tight, so I'm not sure I want to mess with it. But yeah, I don't know if this is the first time I've been in a Goodwill in a little while, and I'm legit curious if they've decided that CDs are not worth having in the regular stores and they're taking them to the outlet. I'm curious. It just seems unbelievable that a Goodwill would have no CDs. Anyway, this is the most expensive thing I bought. It was $24.49, and it's about I want to say about a 15-year-old audio video receiver, and AVRs are kind of